Alright, welcome to this week's Hype stream. I had some technical issues. PCs decided to crash just the exact moment I was about to start the stream. But hello, how are you doing? This time I'm hosting the stream since Shogun's got a short throat, so there's that. Okay, let's get going. I'm a bit confused about what happened just a moment ago, but alright. Why isn't my stream working? Okay, yeah. So we have the new HypeHype Game Jam going on. It started last week, and Shogun actually made a video about that, so I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to start creating my own game using HypeHype for the jam. So let's roll the video, I think.
HypeHype makes it easier than ever to join a game jam. HypeHype's latest jam is live, and with 4 categories and over 30 prizes for creators of all skill levels, now is a great time to try out creating games with HypeHype. It's so easy to enter, let's do one right now. Want to make a platformer? We can remix this platforming template. Start by giving it a new theme. Let's have some Astros for enemies. My hero will be an Astro too. I like it. We can specify these other elements too. The environment could definitely use some more spacey colors. Now I'll start to build out my level. Place some enemies, some hazards, a few collectibles. Spacify the background with some planets and effects. Make sure to test often. Looking good. Give it a sweet thumbnail. Include the hashtag HypeHype Game Jam in the description. Boom. Done. We just entered a game jam.
Alright, as you saw from the video, we have 4 categories and multiple rewards or prizes. In the video description, there should be a link to more rules and more information about the HypeHype Game Jam. But now, let's start creating our own game for the jam. I already started working on this 2 days ago, and I have a simple game, platforming game. The idea is that a player needs to collect a star and take it to the end of the level, and just added music to the background so I can focus a bit more. And hello Ryan, how are you doing? So yeah, I've built this small little game, the play area in here. I have this snow castle where there is a star that you need to collect and take you to the end of the level. The end of the level isn't built yet, so that's what I'm going to build in this stream. So let's get started. And to do that, first of all, I'm going to get rid of these. And if you have any questions, you can always ask in the chat. So let's see. So I had already some kind of plan on what kind of level to make. I had sketched one super nice picture on my phone. I'm going to follow that. So this is the back door to the castle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this over in there. Oh, I already have done that actually. Hey, that's nice. So what I need to do is to figure out how to do this thing in here. So I have a wall. I'm going to add this. Mika, snow monster army. That's a good idea. I actually have some enemies in here already, or no, apparently. I made this. I used this robot enemy, and I added some gloves to it and a hat, and I think that looks kind of nice. And also my player character, I added some parts to it, just gluing these to the character, so you can change the glue bone and set it to anything else. These names are not final, I think, but the bone 7 is head, so I have glued all of these two to the head of my character, so it follows the animation well. And please tell me if the music is too loud or something, so I can change those. This is based on the platformer template, so I can actually show you that first, so you can kind of see where I started from my remix journey. So, right, let's jump back in here and to the create page, and over here, if you we go through the templates, there is this platformer template, and we already have plenty of things in here. We have semi-solid platform, we have collectible scores, springs, and so on, and here's the finish area actually. But what I'm going to do is go back to my remix of this one. So here. All right. Hi, 𝙎𝙪𝙧𝙚𝙪𝙧𝙨. What's up? I'm doing well. I had a short notice that I would be the one hosting today's stream, but well, since Shogun's got short throat, so yeah. Let's go to new assets. Yeah, we have plenty of new clothes assets in here. You can actually search for hats and you will find some. I might have some assets that you don't have since I have the admin account, but yeah, there are plenty of hats. I use this. This is kind of nice little hack. So if we take a look here, we have this. No, I don't want to move that. It's kind of difficult to select the hat. Okay, so this robot has this little antenna. So I'm using that as whatever that is. I don't know, but yeah, I use that. And this these are glued, so the gloves are glued to the hands, so they move with the animation. That's nice. But yeah, and we are going. I think we are going to have some holiday-themed assets coming at some point, if I recall correctly. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Completely sure about that. But yeah, this castle is here. I have some hidden things in here, like this small room down there, and actually I have one hidden area in here. Plan is that the player can collect these gifts, and at the end of the level there would be some kind of nice pop-up that, hey, you found 7 out of 7 gifts, and everything is perfect. But now let's get creating our level. Enable snapping, since I like that. Snap the grid. And by the way, 𝙎𝙪𝙧𝙚, you were right. Using a pen with a tablet is a very nice way to make games. 𝙎𝙪𝙧𝙚. Alright, let's get into painting. So I will have lake in here, and it's going to contain some platforming. And I'm going to use the same ice tile map that I have here. So let's copy this over. Oh yeah, that wasn't in the. So I will have small platforming area in here. So we will have some ice. And since the ice is slippery, we need to. Oh, I want to have this like I'm going to add a checkpoint somewhere in here, in this area. I will actually go and enable touch so you can see where I tap. I completely forgot about that. I'm sorry, I completely forgot that I need to read the auto chat too. Yeah, it's next level. Yeah, you can still, yeah, precision. That's something that you miss if you don't have a pen. I actually bought this 2 days ago just so I can test how well this works. Oh, so let's go in back in here. I have plenty of hypes that I need to finish at some point. It's just I don't know. I'm not very good at finishing what I'm starting. I usually, as you saw, have plenty of drafts and unlisted stuff, and like 4 published hypes. So I'll try to do it better at that, but yeah. So let's go back in here. So about this this ice area, I'm going to paint small lake in here, and I will make it so that there are some holes in the ice that you need to jump over. That way we can have some use for our checkpoints, and we require some skill from our players. So small little areas without ice is going to be a tricky part. And if I recall correctly, the player is going to walk on this area. So I need to make this somehow. This is going to be a tricky part in this game, so I need to playtest this multiple times. Yeah, this is about our lake. And final parts in here like this. And this last jump, I'm going to make it 3 wide. Erase. Alright. Let's see if I can make this actually before I continue any further. Okay, my player starts from here, so I need to move it. Let's not move up play character. Let's just walk through this level first once. So yeah, ice is slippery. You can see the player moves faster, but also slides away when you let go. I can show you how I made that. That's a kind of tricky thing to do. Then we have this. Here we collect our star, which opens, allows us to finish the level. I need to finish that castle at some point. And now we need to jump, some precise jumps, and we made it. And I died. So yeah, I need to add some water in there. So wait. Oh yeah, I could have continued from the checkpoint I had. Okay, completely forgot about that. But let's see. Okay, this is a clear jump. Yeah. Okay, I need to make it so that I have some more space in these 3 areas, since it's not very clear that where to jump. So, okay, let's get into that. So let's just erase from these and make it clear where you can or will land. I'll probably add some snow or something to visualize that. Let's see. Okay. This doesn't look very good actually, but I don't really care. So now we have this area. To add some water, I can actually use this same tile map, but without collisions. Let's see how that looks. So let's go to blue, and set this to no physics. So we can have this down here. This looks kind of nice. I like the texture. So let's go and paint. And I always do that. Let's move this. Now we can paint some water in here. And here. Now it's probably a bit more clear that if you jump down, you'll probably die. I hope so. We can actually move this up a bit. So, like this. I will have a checkpoint in here, so I'll add that just now. And I have no idea where it went. That should be fixed. Probably in the future update. at some point. I just want to add one. Okay, now it's somewhere in here. I can finally move it. Ice water equals bad. Yep. We have this small animation thing where well, I think it's part of a like some kids show called Varokaa heikkoja jäitä, which is kind of scary to be honest. So it means that watch out for the weak eyes. There's some horror music in it. Alright, let's paint some area in here. So this looks like a lake. And I will add some trees that I already made to pre-made. By the way, if you have any assets that you want to make and use multiple times, it's a good idea to make that into a pre-made. And the way you can do that is that if you add any assets to your scene, let's say I want to have multiple pumpkins in my game since it's very winter themed. Okay. Instead of just duplicating this around multiple times, I can select it, and go to actions and make reusable. Let's just say hi. And now I can, from the reusables menu, drag it from there. Hey, if any of the devs are watching, please, this is something that needs to be fixed. But you can drag these directly to the scene using this reusables menu. So there's that. That's a nice way to add objects. I wonder if this crashes if I drag from there. Okay, it doesn't. That's nice. So yeah, let's continue with our level, so I can get this done at some point. I've been working on this like around 2 hours, so yeah. Is the green outline specific to reusable? Yes, HypeHype. Yes, it is. So you can easily spot the reusable objects. Nice, Katie. Have you made any games yet? Snap to Grid should work with reusables once you have placed them in the world. So let's say I want to add a tree now. I can drag it here. Now, when I move it, it will be Snap to Grid. But yeah, that's a good point. I think we should have it so that whenever you drag something from here, it should automatically snap to grid. But I think there are currently some limitations in that. Yeah, that's a quite new shortcut from the actions menu. The actions menu is actually super nice for multiple things. Let's say I add multiple of these trees now. I want to show you some things you can do with it. I mean, I really like that tool. So let's say I have these trees, and I want to select all of these. I can either use multi-select, so I can hold my finger down and tap all the other objects. Or what I can do is I can go to Actions menu and select similar objects. And now it will select all objects that are these. I don't know, apparently it's going to select all reusables. That's weird. But if we tap same size, for example, it will select all same sized objects. I have no idea why it selects actually that. But hey, someone needs to test this. But yeah, apparently it selects all reusables if you go that way. Okay, I need to have chat with the people in the other room about that at some point. But yeah, anyway, and you can choose if it selects only objects that are visible to the camera, so on your view, which is super nice. you can select with the same node, same size, same color. So there are plenty of ways to select objects. And one more thing with the actions menu is that you can align positions, and this is probably one of my favorite tools, since you can easily align multiple objects to have the same X, Y, or Z. Just tap from there, and you can also change the ratio between how close those are. And I really like this tool. And now all of these are in the same x-axis. But I'm not going to have these, all of these in there. I'll just move these around. Gonna fix new update. Is there some problems with the new update, Sophia? I mean, let us know so we know what we need to fix. And all right, I actually want to move this a bit down so it isn't. Oh, okay, that's better. Yeah, that action menu is super nice. All right. I work at HypeHype. I'm at the marketing, so I make the videos, tutorials, and stuff like that. And we have multiple developers who are working on the app itself. I tend to break things, so I usually just report bugs and well, do that kind of stuff. There's probably a reason. Oh, I can't even speak. Where's my water? I need to drink something. But yeah, I tend to break stuff, and I'll just try to repro what I did and stuff like that. QA stuff in a way, but that's just in addition to all the video making and game making using HypeHype. And also community stuff. Yeah. So in short, I'm a video producer and community manager with Shogun. All right. Let's get into finishing this level. So we'll have this area in here. Let's see. So now we have this area where you need to jump over this, and you have this one difficult spot in the middle. What I want to do is I want to actually have some collectible up here. I have these gifts, so I can put one in the scene, and I want this to be in G0, like this, and I'll probably just round this to 104 and bring it up a bit. So now you need to jump in place to get this. Gonna speak Finnish. If you want, you can also chat in Finnish. I can understand that. I mean, my native language is Finnish, but I'll probably translate your comment and answer to you in English. So keep that in mind. And welcome to stream, everyone. Let's see. So let's do a playtest. Playtesting is something that you should do quite often, so you can spot any problems with your game. Oh, this should not be moving actually. I need to disable the movement in those, and I can actually remove this one up here, since I can actually make it so that you need to jump from here up here and then up there again, so I can have one more hidden gift up there. So I collect this one, and now let's go down. Let's get to the checkpoint. Oh, and now, oh no, I failed, and I'll respawn at the checkpoint. Let's see how well this works. Oh, okay. Is there a way for me to get that any higher without making this too difficult? Jump, jump, jump. What is HypeHype? HypeHype is a platform which allows you to make games using your phone. It's that simple. I mean, yeah. All you need is your phone, and you can start creating your own games and share them easily with the world. And you don't have to start from scratch. You can use templates and make your game using those. As an example, this game that I'm currently making is based on a platformer template, so you can easily start creating your own stuff. And once I publish this game, if you want, you can easily make a new levels for my game by remixing it. So you can remix any games you see. You can remix any game you see in the HypeHype. So you can just take the game and make your own twist into it. And that's actually two of the categories of the HypeHype Game Jam are about remixing. So there's the regular remix category where you can just create a new game for existing or new level for the existing game. And we have the Remix Plus that takes it a step further, so you make something completely new out of someone else's game. And we are currently in early access. If you are in Finland or Philippines, you can just go to Play Store or App Store and find the HypeHype from there. But if you are outside of Finland and Philippines, you can go to hypehype.com and get access that way. Link should be in the stream description on the YouTube side. But now, what I was about to do? All right, yeah. So let's finish this level finally. I can actually need to keep in mind that I keep this object group only on that tile map. Yeah, I work at HypeHype. So, yeah. There's also that. A little known fact. I'm about to make a video on my own channel about that in the future, but yeah. Alright, once the player clears this final area, they get to the end, and this end area is all about having like small house and let's see what we want to have in there. Christmas tree, and of course the way to finish the level. So I have now this area in here. Let's expand this another tile map a bit. Let's just paint this in here. I'll add some trees and stuff in here. So it'll look nice. And I will also make it so that once the player gets to the end, there's going to be a star that will appear on the Christmas tree. And probably something that tells the player that, hey, you missed the star, so you will need to go and get it. But that's still on my to-do list. Alright. You have this final area. I'll probably want to make this a bit bigger, but for now I think this is okay. Who is 𝙎𝙎? Well, it's me, 𝙎𝙎. It's my real name. 𝙎𝙎 is my name in the internet. I've been creating videos to YouTube for 10 years using that name, so that kind of stuck. People just call me 𝙎𝙎. In these streams, I will only speak English because there are people outside of Finland watching this, and most of the viewers actually are outside of Finland. But on my own channel, I'll probably make some streams in Finnish at some point. The game I'm making, well, I've not published this yet, so you can't find it yet. But once I publish this, you can find it if you search for my nickname 𝙎𝙎𝙧𝙚𝙬𝙬 in the HypeHype. So now we want to add the Christmas tree. So, oh, Christmas. And we have this 3-bit light. Oh, what's... What just happened? I wonder if this is one of those assets that are only available for me. But okay, that's not supposed to happen. Alright, so we have this tree, and I want this to be somewhere in here. I'll make this area a bit bigger. So let's have these. I'm going to take the snapping to free movement, and I'll probably scale this up just a bit. All right, so we have this in here now. I think it's a bit too big actually. It was good before. And now what I want to do is I want to add the game end. Let's just, well, I know what I can do. I'll create a copy of the star I have somewhere in here. I'll duplicate it, and once player reaches the tree, I will make it so that this star will appear or become visible. So I just need to place this nicely in here. Scale it up a bit, like so. Whoa. Like that. That looks nice. And what we want to do is that when I can actually use the existing. Okay, we have the broadcaster in here. I'll remove that, and I'll add a broadcast listener in here. And once the game success is enabled, I will make it so that particle effect executes. So go to particle effect and executing and set it to on. And the other thing I'll do is I'll move this one and this one, since we don't need those, and I will make this visible. So on signal received, visual activation, visible on. And by default, this is going to be hidden. So now, when the player reaches this area, they will get, well, the star will appear, the game will end, and I'll make a probably make it so that I'll have some empty spots for gifts down here, and the gifts will appear there. What do you do at the HypeHype? Well, I create videos. I create tutorial videos, marketing stuff. I work at the marketing side of things. And also the community manager with John for Shogun. And yeah. That's about it. I also help QA every now and then, do these streams when Shogun can't, and stuff like that. So now let's the finish area. I'm going to, whoa, that's close. That, and let's move this down. And I'm actually going to change the shape a bit, since I don't want this to be a flag, since the flag is very easy to miss if you jump over it, or I think it doesn't really actually matter. I can have this hidden. So now if we go with the first one, I will add some enemies to this phase. And I'll of course add some enemies to the castle. Oh, I need to fix these platforms. I got the star, so now I'm able to finish the level. I need to do the final parkour stuff. Oh, just made it. And now when I go here, the star appeared and the hype was completed. Okay. Well, that worked actually quite well. What I want to do now is I want to make some changes to the game end event. Let's go here. After logic visible. In the game end system, I want to make some changes. I want to make it so that when the game ends, we will have 5 seconds to wait. So we can see all the animation stuff happen. Also, I want to modify the star a bit. Yeah, anyone can join the game jam, by the way. So just get HypeHype. We have 4 categories, 2 of which are about remixing and 1... okay, I can't actually remember the categories, so I'll show you. It was in this screen, wasn't it? Alright, so remix category, that means that you can remix any game, make a new level, change some materials and stuff like that, and make another game to your own. And just publish it with the hashtag HypeHype Game Jam. In the playlist category, that means that you need to make 3 hypes and add them to the playlist. And well, that's about it. Remix Plus means that you take another hype or game and make bigger edits to it. So you twist it to something completely new. And that's the most challenging categories together with the playlist category. And then we have the first hype. So if you have not made any hypes before, the first hype well, you make is eligible to enter the HypeHype Game Jam. And there's going to be a raffle of sorts. So it doesn't matter what kind of game you make, as long as you publish something with the hashtag HypeHype Game Jam before the December 16th. But now, back to the editing. I completely forgot what I was about to do. Okay, so I want to make modifications to the star. So instead of just appearing out of nowhere, I want it to scale up from around 0. So to make that happen, I need to add vector transform to it. Vector transform, and I'll make it so that hold on. Actually, I'm not going to use vector transform since it's not going to work as I want. I want to add wave generator, and with this I want to make it so that the duration out is 0, start value, end value. If I make this to 0.2, what is this? Oh, 1.15, around that. So start value is going to be 0.01 and end value is going to be 125. Now if I did this right, I also need to add transform and set this to scale. So I'll take this output value and connect it to the transform amount like this. And I also want to change this so it's on start and it sets it to 0.01. So this star is just going to vanish. Let's see how this works. And let's not die. So go through here. jump down. Finish this last hardcore section. Oh! And now when we go here, the star is small. Well, it didn't work as I expected, so I need to flip these values. So I need to have these to be 0.01 and... Oh yeah, star... Okay, this to be 1.25. I could have just set this duration in actually to 0 and set the duration out to 0.1, and that probably would have fixed that, but let's just have it that way. I already changed it, so. And by the way, if there are any people in the Twitch chat, sorry, I've completely missed that since the chat is so small on my screen. So I'm trying to read that, but I need to collect this to be able to finish the game. Sorry. Jump. Oh. And now we go here. What happened to this star? Why isn't it working as I wanted? I mean, broadcast listener, it executes the wave generator. Output value is inputted to the transform, and it's at the scale. Is this scale too small? Is it just destroying it? I wonder if I did something wrong. I mean, this should work. It might be because of durations. I mean, duration. How this works is duration in is from. It's just 1 second in, and how do I visualize this? So that how I understood this is it would be the duration in that 1 second. It will go from start to end and stay there. And if the duration out is set to something, it would the duration is when it's counting to end value. Yeah, that's what I thought. For some reason this isn't working as I expected, so I need to... Okay, instead of doing all of this in here, I'll just duplicate these and move these to the beginning of the level so I can more easily see what's the problem. I don't have to run all this way again. Yeah. Yeah, out is a start value. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where did I place those? Did I just throw them away? Oh, they're here. Yeah, out is the start value. Yeah, that was what I thought. I need to double check that. So I have this in here, and I just need to collect the star, or move the star. Star in here. I could have just moved the player, but it's a hassle to get all the cameras and stuff working. So I got that. Is the start too far away actually? So this one. So now if I collect this and finish it, that doesn't scale up correctly. Well, one thing that I can also do is just have the vector transform to scale it. That might actually work better, so let's try that way. So I will have the vector transform and set all of these to 1.25. Now what it will do, it will scale it to this value. And I'm going to have this as a scale. And it will take, let's say, 1 second to scale it. Scale the object. And I will start this when this happens. So vector transform, execute, done. Now, what? What am I doing wrong? Or isn't it getting visible? Now it's visible. Is this getting triggered at all? Game success. There's this broadcast listener that listens to this one and disables this. This calls game success. Let's see. What am I doing wrong? Broadcast listener. It sets it to visible. Starts a particle system. And executes vector transform. Oh, this probably should be absolute. Or is this? I don't understand. What's going on? I mean, if I scale this to this. Okay, now it works. So for some reason it didn't apply. Okay, I need to apply this. Where is it? This transform. On start, it will scale it to 0.01. So now, yeah, now it works. Okay, I don't know what I did, but hey, it's working. I'll move these back where they were at the end of the level. HypeHype, we had a global launch 2 weeks ago. Around 2 weeks ago. So, global launch. Global announcement and Finnish launch. Sorry. Said it wrong. Oh, I made duplicates of these. I didn't even have to move these around actually. I just need to replace this up here with this one. And I could have just gotten these location coordinates. 1295 -4. Yeah. That was well explained, Ryan. I don't know why that didn't work, but well, this is good now, so I'm happy with that. Let's move this a bit more to the right. Can actually match the exposition. Let's just set these to 30. By the way, all the music that I'm listening to are from the HypeHype sound library, so those can be found from there. So now our player is in here. We want to have those gifts appear, and I'll save this as a draft. How I'm going to do that? Oh, but I will just make some changes to the star still. I want it to have a different tween in it. So bones. I really wish we had those visualizations of this. I need to look up how those worked. So let's see. Tween visually. But to see how those tweening modes worked, since there are so many different one of those. I think the one I'm want is the bounce out, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah, we are still in the early access. Yeah, that's right. One completely missing what I'm speaking. Yeah, I'm very good at this. Okay. I can't find it now, but okay, let's say I want it to be bounce out. So now it's going to do some weird bouncing, and I'll set this to 0.5 so it will look better. Yeah, we had a global announcement and finish Finland launch. Yeah, that's correct. Let's go to the end of the level. I'm still yet to fix these, so I'll do that next. I need to collect the star to even be able to finish this level. Oh. Yeah, in here Helsinki we have some snow. I wonder if they are... Yeah, that looked nice. Yeah, better than nothing. I still need to do some changes to the character box in the end and stuff like that. Now I'll fix those platforms. So I have these in here. I'm just going to remove the simple animations since those are going to be static. So those doesn't move at all. In the player, where is this? There's the game fail. There's the game success. Let's see. Actually, when the game's success is triggered, I want the player to have a little dance. So let's find a dance animation. If you have any nice ones in here. Which would be nice. Let's go with. I don't actually know. I'm going to have our character wave instead. So go to wave and select this one. I'm going to remove this. So when game success, we want character animation to be set wave, and I'm going to remove the spectral transform since I don't want the player character to move around. So now if we finish this level, fix my hair a bit. Easier to concentrate when you don't have hair in your eyes. Let's take this one. I'll probably make so that the player will actually turn to look at the camera. We'll see. Hey, why are you running? Why are you still running? Did I miss something? Triggered animation, wave. Oh, yeah, it might be because we have this one. So I think we need to tell that to be disabled. No, I don't know how to execute that. On signal received, activation enabled off. Made it like this. What else do we have here? Stabilization particle effect, rigid animation, force. Now off. It's off. I want to order. Oh, not one. To make it so that the 2 to 4 decoder is first one to be disabled. So now if we go, we should be able to see our character wave. At least I hope so. I wonder if there are some other things that I need to change first, but no. Let's see. Go here and our character starts waving. That's nice. That's nice. Next, I want to make it so that we have those gifts appear from somewhere. We already have a scoreboard that's actually keeping track of our score. So what we can do is is this only adding? Yeah, it's adding those. So we can have one variable inside here that we can use to track our score. So we can just go to output value and set it to add. So this is now going to track our scores. I'm going to name it score or gifts or whatever. And we can have that in there. Just so we can have some kind of value to use to spawn our gifts. And now over here, I'll probably make it so that I have some kind of back or something. Do we have any backs? Or I don't know if the back is the correct word for it, but well, I think this might work. Or I can make this work. So let's take floor backs and get rid of that. Scale this up a bit. Rotate it. I want to have the sled in here. Didn't we have any winter? I need to figure out where the asset I'm looking for is. So let's go search for Christmas. Sleigh. Okay, I can't even write correctly. Oh, why did I add that one? Go away. So we have this one. And we can have it so that this is located something like this orientation better. I think I need to have a bit more space in here, so I'm going to just go to the tile map and erase some of it. This can look a bit better. Like this. Oh, I missed one spot. All right. So we can have this in here, and when the player finishes the level, I want to make it so that the gifts will appear from here. So let's reset this rotation and have 2 of these instead of 1. And now we can rotate this a bit, not that much. Let's have some local rotation so it's easier to manage that. Yeah, that's looking quite nice. There's one more thing I want to do, and it's to change this brown color to something else. So let's have it a bit darker brown. Probably something like this. Okay, that didn't work at all since we have string, this and this needs to be taken care of. Okay, now we can focus on the colors. So let's change the ambient a bit darker. I don't want this to be too dark though, so I think that looks okay. Yeah, this red is a bit too red to my taste, so I'll just tune it down a bit. Just a tiny bit. That looks better. Let's just move these. That looks nice. And now I want to make it so that I want to add a spawner in here that shoots 5 or as many gifts as you have collected. Let's really make it so that I'll group these together. So when I move this, or if I rotate and move these, they will move with each other. Now let's add our gifts once more. So gift box, and oh yeah, I changed the red. I should not have done that now that I think about it, since it changed it for all objects that were using it. I should have just created a new one. Oh, these are using the wrong red. Never mind then. Or artists. Wait. Reusables? Come here. Up here. Oh, yeah. These are using the wrong red. Huh. Oh no. Oh, my camera is lost. By the way, if you ever get lost in the editor, tap the reset view button. It will take you to where the camera is located in the world. So that's a nice little thing. So we can have these. I will glue this in here, and now I will make these into dynamic objects. I can get rid of that one, and I want to make it so that these are spawned from here. So to do that, I need to add a spawner, which is in here. I'll just position this in here. Just rotate it a bit like that. These will be those have no physics. Object to spawn will be this one. I'll just move this a bit so I can more easily modify it. Let's just have this global. So that's in there. Now I want to make it so that spawns as many projectiles as I have these, by the way, as a reference object. This won't appear in the scene. And let's switch the red to use the correct one. Like that. So now, let's see what I need. I can probably use I need a for loop. The last index is going to be score. Step is going to be 1. You have no gifts, then it wouldn't trigger. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, Wayward Traveler. Good day. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is coming up soon. I mean, it's already December. Time flies. I mean, I started working here at HypeHype during summer, so it's already 5 months, almost 6. What happened? Holiday. Oh yeah, true. That's true. Completely forgot about that. I think there is only one set currently. Yeah, what was I about to do? Yeah. So I need this to execute. Let's have a small interval, or I think delay might work as well. So whenever this is executed, so we will execute this. And we will start this timer when we get the signal from game end. So let's see. I'm now I'm not sure if this will work, to be honest. I have no idea. We'll see how this goes. So this will execute. Let's set this to 0.25 since it might be better. 0.25, and on loop it will execute this one. And did I set it to execute? Yes. And this one will actually shoot to direction. Is there let's set this to 10, for example, or 5. Object. Oh yeah, this is the first one you caught. Okay, that's nice, Wayward Traveler. Thinking I might be forgetting something. Shoot towards. Well, doesn't. Seems to be right. Max da 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 da. Look at vector da da da. I don't know. This might work or might not work. We'll see. I can actually collect this one and just go. Actually, to be honest, I need to remove that one from the beginning since that's not needed anymore. It was just for testing. So yeah, I have this scene in here. I stole those particle effects in the background from Shogun's latest hype. Or it's not the latest anymore, but the hype he made in one of the videos. I really enjoy how those particle effects look. I need to add some here too. So we go in here. We have now 1 gift collected, so it should fire only once. And oh, I made it. What happens if I trigger? Well, nothing happened. Okay, that's too bad. Oh yeah, we are hanging out. Yeah, that would be super nice. So what I need to do is to move this. Oh, I need to also move this one here. This bit or to the right, left. How did I? Yeah, this is the one that it will spawn. It should spawn this. It doesn't require shoot target. Vector output. Shoot force. Let's set this to 25. Or not 25. It would be a bit too much, like 10. And yeah. Game success, it will fire. One thing that might be happening actually is that in the game end, currently it will enable slowdown, so that might cause issues. Okay, now I'm going to move my player character and the star and the camera. Where is my camera? Oh no. There it is. So I'll move these to the end of the level since I want to do some testing. And it's easier to do the testing at the end of the level than it's at the beginning of the... Okay, let's have our player in here. I can go and grab the star. So let's take this one, duplicate. Let's move this where the player is. Let's set this to 0. Right, we have the star. We have that one. I'll just add one more thing, and it's the gift, and I'll have one of these in here. So now I can collect these, and when I go here, hey, we got one gift. Oh, I can see the issue, probably. This can actually be like a no physics object. And I saw it trigger twice. So to fix that, I'll set the first index to 1. So now it will only trigger... Oh, now it won't trigger at all since I didn't get that. So now it will only trigger once. And it actually flew out of the level, which isn't very nice. I'm going to have only one of those stars in the level. The main collectible are those gifts you can see. So we go here, the star appears and gifts are thrown from there. I can set the force a bit more, 7.5 might be enough. And I probably will want to randomize it a bit, but I'll see how it works. So now, if I go to the end without collecting the gift, if I can make it, it still gave me 1. Okay, can I fix that somehow? I can always have branch in here. Why do I have 2 gifts? Yeah, this is the for loop. It will always execute at least once. So I'll just add a compare node in here. And if score is 0, I'll remove this execute. Oh, this needs to be on loop actually. Hold on. Now I need to check out something. Just undo. Oh, I see. On loop end. On completed. Executing off. That needs to be done. Yeah, now we got only 1 gift. So I'll just need to check that if on signal received execute. Well, I don't even have to disable that one. If this is true, then nothing's going to happen. If it's false, this is going to be executed. So now, if I collect this, it should work. Yeah, we got a gift. And if I somehow miss that gift, Whoa! It still sends me one. Oh, did I forget to do something? Less or equal? Is the score always set to 1? What is this score input? I mean, what? I'm an idiot. Probably. That would be new. Oh, come on, I had to go all the way back in there. I can actually just go here and search for. Oh, variable. This one. I bet that the value on this one is 1. Yep. Let's just zero that. Now it should work as intended. Okay, now it didn't even execute once, which was what I wanted. So I don't even need that loop in there or that check. It just happened because I'm an idiot and yeah. Deliver all those. Oh, that would be a nice idea to deliver all those gifts. Yeah, that might actually work. Okay, so what I did wrong was that I had I can have this first index to be 0. And last index is score. So now if I go, okay, I got the gift. I get the gift, it will execute. Okay, now this is going to be disabled that. So executing on, yeah, play. So now I got the gift and I go here and I got 1 gift. If I jump over that, well, since there is no loop to be, okay, there is still a loop. I need to have that check in there. But now, when this falls, or true actually. Wait. How does that work? I got this one. Now I go here. Where's the gift? Why didn't I get it? What did I do wrong again? We execute this. The score is set to 1, as it should be. Then it's false, and this will be executing. Why? Oh, why? If this is equal to 1, 0, then this won't execute. If it's... What? What's happening? Why is this not working? Where is my gift? Why I can't figure this out? Or was it just... Let's see. Why? What? Okay, let's see. This is executed when the game success is true. Well, the game success event is called, or broadcast is called. Then it will execute this one. And in here, we take the score value, which should be 0 by default, since we don't have anything. If that is true, then this will fire. The score should be like 0 right now. Yeah, okay, it doesn't execute. But now, if it's false, it should execute this, or set this to executing. And for some reason, that is not working. And I might actually know why, now that I think about it. I might have forgotten to add a value to the gift thing in here. Yeah, that explains. Now it should work. Yes. It's just that I'm an idiot. Okay, now we can go back here and let's duplicate our gift so we can have 2 of those and see if that works. Okay, it spawned both of them at the same time. Oh yeah, because it does that. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Instead of doing all that stuff, I need to do it so that instead of this spawning, I need to have the timer in here. So yeah, visible toys, those were a super nice idea, Wayward Traveler. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that properly. So, and I can just have it. I don't even need that one. I can just have compare node. And whenever this executes, I will add 1 to the value like this. And not the compare node. Oh yeah. Have this value be score like this. So this executes, it adds 1 to this value A, and if that that value is less or equal to the score, we will spawn 1. This is the way it should be done, not the way I did it. Okay, we got 2 score and 2 gifts. Yeah, I was just an idiot. I almost knew what I was doing. So now it should be working well. Plop, plop. And we got 2 gifts. Nice. But we are still missing few. So yeah. I was thinking that in a bit too complicated manner. So yeah, let's just remove these. And now this is basically done. Next, I'm going to add some environment in here since this is going to look super boring without any trees and stuff like that. So now that the difficult part is taken care of, we can start working on these. And we can actually add some stuff that Wayward Traveler set to the sled. So let's see if we have any bears. We have, well, we have real bears in here. We don't have any. Let's see if we can find any toys. So let's search for toy. We have some toy. Oh, toy weapons. Is this all? I mean, it might not load more for some reason. I can well bet that we are going to have a small asset browser update coming in the future, so many things will be fixed. I have nothing to show right now. Do we have any teddy bears? We have the character in there. We can have that wave. Yeah, because why not? Let's add this in there. Let's have a decent black. Well, that looks nice. We can have that. Set it to wave. And let's move it in here and scale down actually. So we can have this tiny little dude waving from there. That looks awesome. I think I need to pick the other brown color for that so it kind of jumps out a bit better. Yeah, that looks nice. I'll actually rotate it a bit so this is a local. Local transform. Nice. I think we can actually choose any other color if you want. Why should that be? The white isn't very good, but dark gray, not really. Which would work nicely? That actually jumps out super well. Yeah, we can have that in there. Purple. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, no, it's not that good. But I like this one. Can scale it down just a bit so it doesn't clip when it's waving and it looks like it's in the back. Alright, I can have some other gifts in there. Winter themed stuff. So there was some, if we search for holiday, we can find some assets. I always forget that most of the world call Christmas time holiday, or the holiday is the second word for it. There's this, I wonder which of these is the correct one, since one of these should be hidden. It probably is this one. Oh yeah, now we have plenty of, plenty of Christmas themed stuff in here. Let's take that candy cane and put it inside here too. So we can have that. Poke between those these are just super small things that look nice. One of these in here. Just rotate it a bit so it isn't just a flat object. Like that. Yeah. Global. I think my playlist ran out, so I have to restart that. Like this. Yeah, that looks okay. What else do we want in there? You can have one of these bells go. Let's have this one. Just scale it down and have it in here. If that looks nice. I think, oh, not there. Up there. Yeah, having these small little details added. Those are always nice. Yeah, that looks actually super nice, to be honest. And these three, I'll have you go to the Christmas tree. You can be some decorations in there. Scale them down a bit and have them float in the tree somewhere in there. I really like that they are in there. That was a great suggestion or great idea. I was originally thinking that I would animate this. Have a custom enemy that would be animated, but I didn't have enough time for that. Let's just scale this down a bit. It's the little details that make the games look better. I want this one to be actually in there. Further back. Like that. I think this looks better, that those are like flat on the surface of this leaf, so I'll just move these around, down, move. Now I need to match the rotation. I think it's easier when I use local space for that. Yeah, that looks nice. Super nice. I'll copy this over up here. There is a nice spot for one. It's kind of difficult to see where these objects will go. But so I have this one in here. Oh, I need to move it even more. Final rotation in this axis. Like that. Yeah. Those are nice. I'll add more decoration to the tree later on before I publish this game. But for now, I'll get rid of these. Let's just use the area pick tool since it's easier. And now I will add more trees to the background and copy that Shogun's super nice particle effect, because I need this or more of this in my scene. So let's just duplicate and move this over there. I want to see where I place these. Alright, that looks okay. I'll probably want to add some more of these behind this castle and up there. So this will light up the sky if we can see it. Duplicate one more of these to the left, so there isn't that many empty areas. Like this. Yeah, I think this will look super nice. Next up, let's finish the castle. Well, there's this one thing that I probably want to have it so that player can get back up here. So if they miss the star, they will still have a chance to get it. And I'll also duplicate this one. I need to move this and hide it behind here. So now player needs to jump up here to get that. That gives. Top of this area, I will add some more of this castle assets. I will make like the most known castle structure thingy. Sorry about that. Hit that mic. So let's see. Do we have any other castle assets I would like to have in there? You can spend so much time on decorating stuff. Castle pillar. This might look actually super nice up there once I change the materials to match the ones I'm using. So I can have these up there. Yeah, I kind of like how this looks. I just need to duplicate these over and over again. But it shouldn't be a problem, unless of course I want this to be a bit more down. I need to add something between these, so I'll probably make a reusable since I'm going to use this bunch of times, so it will save some performance. I'll probably want to have what would look good. Let's see. sure how that castle. So I'll read the chat soon enough. Just need to find the one asset I was looking for. This castle wall. If this is, well, this looks okay. So I can actually use this one. This one in here. I just need to take the snapping and set it to free movement. And move it between in here. I wonder if we have just a one solid block of that. Those. Good ideas want to go to see with no platform system. Capital. So the entire theater was completely empty. Oh. And elsewhere. Oh, that was quite the imagination. Hey, this might be the one I need. Ooh, this looks nice. So this is one big thing. So what I can do is I can move this down a bit. Somewhere in there. And now I'll just okay, let's set the snap to grid back on, since I think it's easier to see what I want to do. Yeah, I just playing around with the colors until I found something that I really like. Oh, I know an issue with this setup. I probably can't use this one here. Or can I, if I make this wider? Or if I do it like this. I need to figure out how to do this so it looks good. If there are too many of these things in here, I think it wouldn't look that nice. So I'll need at least one more of these. Should have just made a reusable out of this. Okay. Since this is going to be the... Oh, I need to finish this area. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Well, that changes everything. I'll just copy these over to the right. I think... Yeah, I'll duplicate this one. Move it up there. I'll just cheat a bit and just embed these to the wall. Or just move the Z-axis. I just need to set this to free movement. And by the way, if you have any questions or if you have hypes that you need help with, feel free to ask questions. I will help you. Just like Shogun does when he streams. So I'm just super caught up in making this one right now, but oh, I think this need... Okay, this one, duplicate. I think this is almost perfect. So, what I can do is, I have to any idea how to set up a progress bar? I've messed up with it a few times, but I didn't have any luck. Well, if you have any hype you want, you were having problems with, I can take a look at it, or I can just show you in this on my hype how I would approach that. I've actually done that before, so it should be quite easy to understand. At least I think so. I hate this when you can't have this perfect alignment. I just don't do my best with this. So you were using the UI node. When you add, you can add inputs and outputs in there. So, oh, why are not these not in the grid? Oh, that was weird. Just a second, I need to figure out what I've been doing in here. So with the UI node, I'll add one in the scene and show you how you can use that. So once this finishes saving, of course. Oh, we have only 15 minutes left. That was fast 2 hours. So, not the assets. Logic. In the UI node, you can have a progress bar in your scene, and you can of course modify this. I usually have the progress direction from left to right. And let's say that we want to modify this amount in here. You can so when it's 1, it's completely full, 0, it's empty. What you can do is that you can have inputs and outputs, and you can have this amount as an input. So now, if I go here, you can see that progress bar to amount is in here. If I connect anything to it, let's say I have a button, and I want this button to set the progress bar to 50%. So on button start, I will have this and set this to 0.5. So I can send a values to the progress bar through this amount input in here. That was actually faster than I thought it would be. So now if I tap this, it doesn't, okay, it works. It just does this very also annoying. But I can actually change this to oxygen 2.2 or anything else. So just using this progress bar to amount. Play starts at 15 line at -50. How to input? So you want to get the player position. In that case, you will probably want to do it so that let's see in here. You can have this max value as 1, but you have to do some calculations. Play starts at 0 and the finish line is at -50. To do it that you can see the do it like that. You need to do a bit of math. So in the beginning, you can take the player position. Just move this where my player is, so I can show you how I would approach this. So getting player position is super easy. You just use value inspector and set the source as the player, and you can get the position vector. And remember to have this always on. Now the math part. Max value. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I promise I've done this before. You'll want to have a math operator. And in math operator, you want to have it so that you have the minus 50 in the value b. And you have this as a divide. So now you set the player value to a. And now you send this value output to here, to the progress bar amount. This is the simple solution when your player starts from 0. But if your player starts, for example, 4 or something else, then you need to do a bit more math to calculate that correctly. But this actually should work. I'll just do this now in a way that I have this. I'll get. Let's see how well this works actually. I think. Oh, it won't work on in my case. Yeah. Well, that's the stupid solution for that. Better solution, which will work in my case, would be that I would have to. I would use object math operator and take the distance between objects. That's one way to do it. That way you can get the distance like 200 or something, and then just divide that by the original distance. Those are hacky ways to do that, but it would probably give the correct answer. But yeah, back to your question. You take the player position, set it to value A, and if you know that the finish line is going to be minus 50, you just set it to value B and divide. And now this value you will insert to the progress bar to amount. This should work, but I'm not sure. Since for me, okay, let's see. I have this like 225. So if I take this and 1 to 5, it should be almost completely full. It isn't. What did I mess up with? Anything divided by itself. I wonder what the player position is. Oh yeah, I messed this up. Sorry. Before that, so this outputs the 𝙎𝙬𝙎𝙬 position. So you need to use vector separator to get the correct value. So now from here you take the x value. Yeah. Sorry about that. So now you can see when I walk here, it gets fuller. I walk away. Well, it gets smaller. But yeah, this is the dirty way of doing it. Best way to do it, that would be easily extendable, would be to use object math operator for that. So you would have your object A and object B, like the player and the end of the level. And you will get the distance of those, or positions of both of those, and calculate it that way. So you don't have to hard code any values in here. But yeah, that's like the dirty way of doing this. I can't actually even remember what is the zero location in my level. Or does the player actually start from there? It might be. Yeah, the player start position is 0 in my game. By the way, I have one hidden key in the end of my level. In the beginning of my level. So yeah, that actually works. Yeah, 𝙎𝙬𝙎𝙬. So value inspector, it gets the position vector. That's important. You can even skip the vector. Vector separator node, since I'm an idiot and I forgot that you can get the position X directly from the value inspector. So instead of this being in here, you take the position X from here, put it in the value math operator value A and set it. Then in value on the math operator in the value B, you place the location of your X location of your but yeah, by the way, this works only on 2D games, this solution. If you want the 3D version, then you need to calculate the distance between the objects. That's important, by the way. So how do you want to do it, HypeC? Do you want to calculate it in 3D space or in 2D? Because that's important. This actually works only in, like, on a line, so in 1D. But yeah, I can show you the both answers. So there is that. But once again, second solution is Hype is 3D and just need to see. Okay, so you need to set. Yeah, you're gonna use that position then. So you choose this one, connect it in here, and in value B you set the T position of the the finish line. I set this, and just divide those. That's the simplest solution for that. As long as you, as long as the game is moving only on one axis. As soon as you start moving left or right, then it's because it changes position vector and value. Yeah, sorry, I actually missed your comment, Potato, but yeah, you are right. I have two chats, and for some reason it's easier for me to read the YouTube chat since the orientation of all the windows on the screen. But yeah, you are right. And hello. But yeah, to do it in 3D space, yeah, you can definitely do that using the vector math, object math operator. So in the object math operator, if we go here, we choose the, where is it? Here. You can have distance between two objects, and this will always output the distance between those. So what you need to do is on start, you need to get the start distance and set it to math operator value B. This will actually give the wrong answer now that I think about it. Because then the distance will go to 0. No. Yeah. Oh, you have to 1 minus that. Yeah. So what you need to do is to get the distance between objects in the beginning of the game. Put it into value B, and in value A you will always update the newest distance between the two objects, and then you need to divide those. So you will divide the always updating value from the original distance between two objects, and then you one minus that from there. Yeah, that should work if I'm correct. I might be wrong actually now that I think about it. I can't remember. Sorry. I need to test that if it works, but I have no time for that now. But yeah, as long as you are only need it in one axis, then using this method, it will work. All right. I still have plenty of stuff I need to do to finish this hype. I need to add trees and stuff like that, so I can just go and add those. It should be quite fast. And then we can. So then I'll stop. Hello, 𝙎𝙩𝙧𝙚𝙬. You're still having issues. You can always ask in the Discord. So I think they are people who can help you with that better than I can, apparently. Oh no! I'm really bad at explaining stuff every now and then. It always just things work in my head, but whenever I try to explain those things, I kinda mess things up a bit. So yeah, that's the curse of being me. Alright, let's have this like that. Yeah, we can have that. Let's paint this. Like so. We have a small hole in our world in here. I'm going to fix that real quick. But yeah, I can take a look at that HypeC after the stream, so I'll send you a message on Discord. I really want to get that fixed, since I might have misunderstood something. So yeah, let's now duplicate these around. And one thing that I like to do is that when I have a group of different sized objects, I just copy all of them and just rotate, so they will fit nicely in the scene. Okay, so you didn't have your value inspector set to always. So how you have your setup currently? I can try and give it another try. Still. So what is connected to where? It's 12, but it's closer. Yeah. Ooh. What's going on? Alright, now I have this small little scene in here. I forgot to pick up the... Oh, now I remember what I forgot to add in here. I need to add the small building in here to the end of the level. I was supposed to add it in here, but I completely forgot about that. So I was doing something else. So yeah, let's add that one first. Building? Is this too broad? Search. Let's see. Yeah, wild cabins. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for certain kind of fantasy building. I think fantasy was the... sorry, keyboard. Fantasy. These buildings look nice. I'll just have this one in there. I just need to scale it down a bit. Rotate. Okay, I'm not going to scale it actually. Just... Guess I need to scale it down a bit. Just a tiny bit though. This will have physics since I don't want player to go through there. Erase. Back and now paint. Just rotate this a bit. And make sure that it's in there. And now I'll just set these to my own materials, and this is going to be white since it's going to be covered in snow. Alright, that's something. I need to add some stones in there and stuff like that, but I think for now that does the trick. Yeah, by the way, I noticed something. This one in here is a dynamic object. It should be no physics. Same for all these. Yeah, that's nice. House is actually quite small now that I think about it. Let's just reset the scaling and move it. Oh man, that was something weird. I'll play around this later on. For now, I think it's time to stop. Thanks for watching and joining the stream. Be sure to follow, subscribe on YouTube, stuff like that. Next week, Shogun will take over again, so at least I hope so. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Join the Discord, ask questions there, we'll answer. Yeah. Goodbye.
HypeHype makes it easier than ever to join a game jam. HypeHype's latest jam is live, and with 4 categories and over 30 prizes for creators of all skill levels, now is a great time to try out creating games with HypeHype. It's so easy to enter, let's do one right now. Want to make a platformer? We can remix this platforming template. Start by giving it a new theme. Let's have some Astros for enemies. My hero will be an Astro too. I like it. We can spacify these other elements too. The environment could definitely use some more spacey colors. Now I'll start to build out my level. Place some enemies, some hazards, a few collectibles. Spacify the background with some planets and effects. Make sure to test often. Looking good. Give it a sweet thumbnail. Include the hashtag HypeHype Game Jam in the description. Boom. Done. We just entered a game jam.